Hey, Journey Church, Matt here, and I got something important to talk to us about. Every year at Christmas time, we do something to give the gift of hope. We call it the Hope Christmas Project, and what we do is we do some special things for our global partners and to share hope around the world. This year, we're doing it a little bit different. We're rolling it out a little bit early, but we're including it in our Increase the Impact project. For this next phase of our church, we're asking God to do more in and through our lives and our church. And so our global partners are part of that. So we want to share hope around the world still. And so we will roll that Hope Christmas Project right into this project. So we'll be sending a gift down to our Compassion Project in Peru to support them. We'll also be sponsoring Pastor Jackson in the Dominican Republic as he works with Haitian refugees and also covering their church rent. And we have one other big announcement to share today. In June of 2025, this next summer, we'll be taking a trip again to Peru. So you'll have an opportunity to go down and see the Compassion Project, to see the kid that maybe you sponsor down there. And you don't have to sponsor a kid to go, but this is a chance for us to go to Peru and make an impact. So part of the funds in this project will go for that team to do something special while they're down there. You're going to be hearing more details about that in the weeks to come and a chance to register or to find out more information. But we're really excited to announce this as a way we can continue to share hope around the world and increase the impact as a church. You know, this whole project for Increase the Impact, it's not just about our global partners. We're asking God to do something more in this next phase of our church. And so we want to sponsor Luke. He's someone who's part of our church. He recently quit his job to go be part of Campus Life Ministries. And he's looking at reaching kids in a local high school. And so we want to sponsor him and support him. We're looking at doing more for our teens too. Every year we send teens to winter camp and summer camp. And so it's through this church camp. And so that's a chance for them to get away and to connect with God and to hear from God. And we want to give our teens more opportunities to do that, but also to a chance to invite their friends and have some funds that can sponsor some of those kids to go. We're looking at making some improvements to our Journey kids. They're going to need some upgrades like new carpet in the next couple of years. And also there's some things we were looking to do initially when we built the building that had to get cut. So we're looking at making some improvements so that our kids' classes are a great place for kids to build a foundation of faith and a safe and welcoming place for new families that might be coming in. We also want to increase the impact locally as we spread kindness in our community. And one of those ways is we've noticed that there was a food void in the Fruitport area. There's lots of different resources for people who are hungry to find food and help. But what we have come to know is that there is a little void in the Fruitport area, and so we want to provide some food trucks in order to help the hungry here in our local community. One other thing we're looking at doing is we have done mailers to invite people to come explore God, and we've had great success from that. In fact, we did a smaller one even this last year, but we still saw people come and become part of our church, and we saw some people come and even join the beginnings class and find a relationship with God. And so we want to continue to share hope in our community by doing some more mailers and invite them to come explore God. One other part of our Increase the Impact project is we're looking at creating an outdoor venue. We do church on the lawn every summer. That's become part of who we are. So we want to provide some structures to make a stage and also provide some shade. And what we're hoping is this will be a great opportunity for us as a church, but also it might create almost like a venue that people could rent. It could create some revenue, but it also provide a place where people from the community might come and host events and bring more people to our campus and gives us more opportunity to connect them with God. So we're really excited about what's ahead for our church, but we're asking you to consider being part of this project. We want to increase our giving in order to increase the impact. So we're asking you to consider being part of this. We have this project and there's 4 kind of different levels to the project. And at each level, there is something new to increase the impact. And up to half of the money will go towards those new things. And the rest of the money at that level will go towards continuing to do the great things we do to spread kindness and to share hope and to offer people chances to explore God. And so at each level, if we hit those marks, it allows us to do more things. So would you consider maybe your part in this Increase the Impact project? We're asking you to give a one-time gift if you want, but we're really asking you to consider increasing your regular giving in order to increase the impact. What we're suggesting is a $30 or $60, $120 or $240 increase per month, but it's really up to you, whatever you feel God leading you to do. Those are some things we're encouraging you to take. Consider those steps. We need people at each of those levels, and that will allow us to accomplish this project. And so maybe consider your part. Maybe this is a chance to reevaluate your recurring giving, your regular giving. Maybe you've never given. Maybe this is a chance for you to maybe take a step to be part of our giving team, because everything we do comes from our giving. This is a chance for you to consider being a world changer, a hope dealer, a generational giver, or mission champion. Would you consider your part? We have a Commitment Sunday coming up next Sunday on October 27. And so would you consider maybe your commitment and part of this giving project, so that we might share hope, spread kindness, help people explore God, and for us to experience God working in and through our lives and our church. Thanks for considering this, and thanks for all you do to make the journey great. Let's continue to pray and ask God to increase the impact in our lives and our church.